Hello and welcome to the first episode, or whatever it is, of How Bout No. I am your host, or whatever I am, Justin Remer. This show, or video podcast, or whatever the hell it is going to basically cover the pseudo-media events that everyone feels compelled to engage with. The big movies, the big albums, the big TV shows that you feel that you must experience or else you'll not be part of the conversation. What this show hopes to do is say, how about no? How about I don't have to engage with that stuff? It's probably pretty terrible. And instead, maybe check out something better. For our debut episode, or whatever it is, the subject is Justice League.
I had a dream. It was the end of the world.
Most people are going to see Justice League. It's been hyped forever. Warner Brothers has been putting out a series of terrible movies in preparation for just this one movie. People have already bought their tickets and they're already expecting to hate it. How about you don't go see it? That's my weird idea. How about instead check out some movies that do somewhat what Justice League does, but are a whole lot better. So first off, Justice League is adapted from a very famous comic book series. Why not see a good movie that's based on comic book material? Why not see Persepolis?
Nous sommes en train de vivre un moment historique.
Les chefs partis. Au lit, tout de suite.
Mage, ce n'est pas un comportement digne d'une future prophète.
Mais mon Dieu!
Based on the graphic novel Memoirs of Marjane Satrapi, it covers her life as a young girl growing up in Iran during the revolution, being an outcast when she moved to Europe to get out of harm's way, and sort of developing into her own young woman. It's a beautifully animated film, very stylish, with really excellent voice acting in the original French, but you can also get it dubbed if you aren't into subtitles. And you're just gonna, have a really great experience, a really human story that's really gonna touch you in ways that, I'm sorry, Justice League is not gonna touch you. I mean, if the movie Justice League does indeed touch you, you should probably report it. Now I know what you might be saying, like, I don't like those kind of comic books. Like, I want heroes. I want to see something with, like, badass people doing badass stuff with crazy over-the-top special effects. That's what I'm on board for. Well, here's my second alternative. If what you really want is, like, a cool comic book movie with great special effects that doesn't suck, check out Hellboy.
Hellboy.
Well, come on in. Meet the rest of the family.
Abraham Sapien.
Liz Sherman. It's a beautiful name.
Don't worry, Boy Scout. She'll take care of you.
Directed by Guillermo del Toro, who is one of our most imaginative filmmakers, a genius, a true visionary. Like, every third director now is called a visionary, but he really is. Starring Ron Perlman, you have this demon who's brought to our world by the Nazis, who then goes back into fight supernatural baddies. And he has a crush on Selma Blair, and the dude from Frasier does one of the voices.
If there's trouble, all us freaks have is each other.
I actually haven't seen Hellboy in a long time. I don't really remember what happens, but I remember it's good. It's a good movie, I think.
Ride ain't over yet.
My man!
Here's one that I can definitely recommend. So maybe you don't care about comic books at all. You're just like, I want to see a badass team up. I want to see a team of really cool people come together and fight evil. Well, then you need to see The Seven Samurai.
彼らはこの旗のもとに戦った。どういうわけだこら。これは田んぼの田の字、つまり百姓たち。この村だな。この丸は俺たちだ。
Akira Kurosawa's classic samurai film from the 1950s. Starring a cast of Japanese acting heavyweights, including Toshiro Mifune, who is one of the finest actors who's ever appeared on film.
なんだよ、6つしかねえじゃねえか。裏の受け物か。いや、この三角が菊千代様だ。これ。 7人の侍の中の変わり種の育ちの暴れん坊
His team of 7 swordsmen come together to protect a village that's being ravaged by bandits, and they gradually pick off all the bad guys in a series of excellent battles. There's excellent character development and stories with all the characters. Admittedly, it's black and white, it's in Japanese with subtitles, and it's a little long for a movie. But compared to like a season of Stranger Things, it's like less than half of a season of Stranger Things. You will not regret the time you spent with the 7 Samurai.
Oh, awesome.
So rather than waste your time with Justice League, spend your time with any of these 3 movies or all 3 of these movies. You'll enjoy yourself so much more. And if you've seen these movies before, watch them again. It's worth it. They're fantastic, especially the 7 Samurai. It's a classic. You're never gonna be like disappointed as like, oh, I watched the 7 Samurai again. You're gonna love it. So this is the first episode of whatever this thing is gonna be. Very high production values, as you can see. Hopefully they'll get a little bit better as the show goes along. My idea is that in addition to giving you these options of better things to enjoy instead of the BS event pop culture, I'd like to close out each episode with a segment called Hey, You Got Me. And Hey, You Got Me is me admitting that, hey, sometimes the reason that something is sort of universally watched by everybody or listened to by everybody is because it's actually pretty good. Like, things that become like $300 million box office hits sometimes do so because they're actually pretty good. So this edition's Hey You Got Me is Thor Ragnarok.
So much has happened since I last saw you. I lost my hammer, like yesterday, so that's still pretty fresh.
Directed by Taika Waititi, the Kiwi filmmaker behind Hunt for the Wilder People and Boy and What We Do in the Shadows. It's a lot of fun. There's great action, great comedy. Hemsworth is very pretty. Jeff Goldblum's fantastic. It's a good one. All right, you got me.
We're the same, you and I. Just a couple of hot-headed fools.
Yeah, same. Hulk like fire, Thor like water.
Well, kind of both like fire.
But Hulk like raging fire, Thor like smoldering fire.
All right. Well, thanks for checking in, whatever the hell this is. Hopefully it'll develop into something better, because I'm sure you hated this, which is fair enough. Please leave a comment under the video to say that, yes, indeed, I hated this, and I hope you never make any more. That's not going to happen. I mean, I'm going to make more. If you want to follow me on social media and stuff, all my things are different, because why have consistent branding? Consistent branding is for sellouts. My Twitter is bottom of Q, Q-U-E-U-E, like a Netflix queue. My Instagram is Duck the Piano Wire. That's also the name of a band that I head up. And don't forget to read my reviews on popculturebeast.com. This is Justin Remer. When someone offers to feed you garbage, say, how about no?